Welcome back to Season 2 of Choose Your Own Scary Adventure, Smith Family Nightmare Vacation. The last time we left our story off where they were going to be picking up Sam and Colby. That's right, the two famous ghost hunting YouTubers. So they said, hey, you guys need a ride? And Sam and Colby said, yes, we do. Where are you headed? They said Colorado, Aspen to be exact, because we've got a ghost hunting convention to go to. So they helped Sam and Colby load their stuff in to the SUV and then got back on the road. They heard a and then a pop. That's right, they got a flat tire. So they pull over and jack up the SUV after unhooking the trailer temporarily so they could jack up the SUV. Finally fix the tire. 20 minutes later, they're back on the road and headed to Colorado. Remember, they're still in Nebraska at this point. So they're driving along, going down the roads, winding, when all of a sudden, a really horrific, scary storm came out of nowhere with lightning and winds and howling noises like they'd never heard before. And this was going on for 30 whole minutes. And it just got quiet all of a sudden. Very, very quiet. And then Sam goes, has this sort of thing been happening to you so far in your trip to Colorado? Yes, the dad said. Ever since we left for our end of the summer vacation, weird and spooky things have been happening the whole way. Colby goes, yikes! What did we get ourselves into? And then Diana and Anna say, don't worry, you'll get used to it along the way. Besides, you guys are professional ghost hunters. And Sam and Colby go, yeah, you're right, we are. And then at that moment, there was the loudest cackling noise they ever heard, anyone in the vehicle. And right there, in the middle of the road, was a tall, slender woman in a black cloak and a tall black hat. The dad had to slam on the brakes, barely missing this figure who was just standing there cackling. Yeah! And everyone was like their heart skipped a beat. And just like that, the storm picked back up again. The mysterious slender woman in the cloak and tall hat just vanished, poof, into thin air. And then the rain and thunder went on for another half hour. And then they were driving, and all of a sudden, the dad goes, we need gas. So everyone was told to keep their eyes out for the nearest gas station. And that's when Anna said, hey Dad, there's an exit for a gas station right there. They pull off. They go into the gas station, pull up, fill up. The dad goes inside to pay and realizes that something was off about this gas station. No, it's not the same gas station they were at the last time. No, this gas station was off because everything looked too futuristic, looked too out of place. As if this gas station was from the future. But it wasn't. Everything just looked futuristic because it was designed to look futuristic. In reality, everything was just modern. So the dad goes up to the clerk to pay for the gas and to get some drinks and snacks for everybody. Pays for all that, walks right out, and they get back on the road. And everyone just sat in silence as the car whizzed right by them and the SUV towing the camper, just going down the road in complete and utter silence. Until finally Sam goes, we all saw that. We all saw that slender, tall woman with a black cloak on and a tall hat in black. And everyone in the unison said, yes, yes we did. Sam goes, hey, I just wanted to make sure because I've seen some freaky things in my days of do ghost hunting, but this takes the cake. Well, they just keep on going. They're about maybe 20 miles from the border when all of a sudden they heard this rah, rah, rah. They looked around, couldn't see a thing. Then they heard it again. Rah, rah, rah. Looked around, couldn't see a thing. Well, it was starting to get dark at this point, and they needed to find a campground and fast. So the dad looked up for a campground that they could get into without needing reservations, found one, drives to it, and it's not your ordinary campsite. Well, that ends episode 1 of season 2 of Choose Your Own Scary Adventure, Smith Family Nightmare Vacation. Now click here, here, or here for 3 ways to end this episode. See you on the next one. Bye for now. Subscribe, like, and leave a comment if you want to.